Officially on.
Oh.
Yes, all right.
Okay, good. I didn't know.
So we talked about ratio problems yesterday and how when you have a ratio is a what again?
It's a something else.
Yeah. It's a division problem.
A ratio is a fraction, right? And a fraction is a division problem. So yes, a ratio is a division problem. That's correct. Now, Hunter, you just said a ratio is two fractions equaling each other. Actually, if you have two fractions equaling each other, it's called a proportion, right?
I said something else.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misheard you. So, but a ratio equaling a ratio, that is a proportion. Now, if you use the method that we talked about yesterday, and on yesterday's homework on this, it wouldn't really work so well because there's a curveball that's been thrown at you in this. All right, so let's read it. It says the ratio of red marbles to blue marbles is 5 to 7. All right, so I'm going to just finish that. I'm going to do, okay, I know red marbles to blue marbles. That's the ratio. How would I write that?
Red over blue.
Okay, red over blue
Equals 5.
and equals 5 over 7, right? Because I got the red first, the 5 first, the blue first, the 7 first, right? I got to keep them in order. I can't flip them. I can't switch them. Okay? Then it says, if there are 156 marbles in the bag, how many marbles are red?
Wouldn't it be X over 156?
Well, wait, what is 156 marbles? I mean, what color are we talking about? Are we talking about red or blue?
Red and blue. It's
Oh! This is both red and blue. This is both.
oh man.
Oh my gosh. So that's the total. That's both.
Oh, I thought it was just,
That's both. So they're not asking about just red or blue. They're asking about both. Right? So I got to go back to my original thing where it says reds are 5. There are 5 reds and there's 7 blues. How many are there of both in this scenario? What? 12, right? So the total, I'm going to write total here, in this scenario is 5 plus 7 is 12, right? That's 5 plus 7. I'm going to write it like so you can see it. 5 plus 7 equals 12. So that's my total in my ratio issue, right? Does that make sense? So I'm now dealing, I have my red marbles is 5, my blue marbles is 7, and my total is 12. That's my sample space, right? Now I'm gonna deal with this. I've got now there are 156 marbles. This is my total, and then in the bag, if there are, how many marbles are red? All right. So it doesn't matter which I put first, but I'm going to just look at this. I've got a total and I've got red. I'm going to put red on the top. Red and over total.
Oh.
Okay? Does that make sense?
We don't care about blue.
Yes, Amy.
So then you divide the total number of marbles by how many?
No, you're going too far. You're going too fast. You're going too fast. Hang on one second. So you agree with me that it's saying, this is what they're giving us. They're saying there are 156 marbles in a bag. That's a total. And they want to know how many red. They don't care about the blues. They only care about the reds right now, right? So we know red, and we need to know the reds, and we know the total, right? Okay, let's go over here. We've got to, so we're going to create a ratio that first starts off with this. We have 5, 7, and 12. But we have to have red. What would be red? 5. So I'm going to write 5. And then over, I've got to have total. What would that be? 12. I'm going to put 12. Equals, right? I'm going to create a proportion now. Does that make sense, Amy? Right? So now I've got to use this information. The reds is on top, and I don't know what it is. So what am I going to put there? X. The total is what? 156. Look at that. Does that make sense how we set that up? You guys all get that? You just have to realize when they talk about totals, you have to add this stuff to get a total. So that this is what we're basing it off of. We're creating our proportion with the first ratio with this information, and then this with what we're trying to find. So now, there's our thing. So all I have to do is this. I do my cross multiply. So I have 12x is equal to,
Something 780.
did you figure it out?
780.
780?
Or no, yeah, 780.
Is that right?
Yeah.
5 and 6 is 30, 5 is 25,
And then divided by.
plus 3 is 8. Yes, that sounds right. 780. Okay, now we're going to divide that by 12, and everybody knows this off the top of their head. 780 divided by 12 is,
65.
yes!
Oh, no.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure it
Is
is.
that a joke?
I used a calculator.
Are you trying to make me look bad for this video?
Kind of.
Maybe.
It's really 49, but you're saying 65, right? Okay, it's 65. So that means if there are 156 total marbles, there are 65 red marbles in the bag, right? So am I done?
No,
No, you have to write it out.
Oh, I have to write it in words. Okay, what time do I have? Do I have enough time to write it in words? All right. There are 65 red marbles in the bag. And then I put it in a box so I can find it. And I'm done. Make sense?
So there's like 90 some.
Fist of 5. I just want to know if you get it. Do you understand the concepts? Yes? Wyatt, fist of 5? Fist of 5? Good. It doesn't get much harder. Ratio problems don't get much harder than this. That's basically it. The key though is when they talk about what the ratio is, have all that stuff written out over here. You got the red's 5, the blue's 7, and the total is 12. And then you can use that information here for your first fraction. You know, always write this. Always write this. Don't get yourself stuck by not writing this. If you don't write this, you will be a mess. A mess. I mean, I guarantee you. You'll be putting the reds and the blues and all sorts of things over here if you don't write this. This is your map. This tells you what to write here, and it tells you what to write here. That is key. Write the words. Write the words. Don't be like some people. Some people love the shortcuts. So you guys know what I mean? Some people love shortcuts and they just like to do most of it in their head, and then they just quickly write down just a few key things and they get it wrong. It's because they did too many things in their head. This is your map right here, the red over total. And it's a piece of cake once you have that map, right? All right, that's it.
Another one.
Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Do we have enough time?
Yes, we do.
Can I just read one and then do it from reading?
Yes.
Let's do that instead of having to write it out. Maybe there's another one in the book that I can just write an example. Boom, boom. Okay, the ratio of fish to crabs. Fish to crab ratio. Fish to crabs. To crabs. Fish to crabs. I forgot. In the sea cave was 13 to 4. 13 to 4. Okay, so fish. I'm going to write fish over crabs. Okay, and it's 13 to 4. And it says, if there are 119 fish and crabs, both fish and crabs, in the sea cave, how many were fish? So, I forgot the number already.
119?
What did I say?
119.
Where was it? Oh yeah, 119 fish. 119 fish, total. Fish and crab. Well, I'll just write fish and crabs. How many are fish? How many are fish? Right?
7.
That's an E. Okay. So I need our total, right? Our total of 13 plus 4 is
17.
17.
So 7.
Great, that's our total.
17.
So we're going to do, they're asking us for fish, and they're giving us a total. So we got fish over total. I'm going to write that down. Fish, that's my map. Fish over total. Okay? The number of fish in my ratio column here is 13. So I'm going to write 13. The number of my total is 17. I'm going to put my equal sign. The number of my fish is unknown, therefore I'm going to make that x
Over 119.
over 119. Beautiful.
What's 3?
I do my cross factoring, cross multiplying. 17x is equal to 13 times 119. Quick, in your head. Quick.
509.
Quick.
1,547.
Someone get the calculator.
Yep.
Quick.
I did 1,547.
547.
1,000 what?
547.
That's what I was going to say.
Totally.
Took the words out of his mouth.
All right, divide by 17. Divide by 17.
Oh, that's easy.
X is equal to.
91.
Let me think.
91.
Yeah, 91. Pretend, right?
No.
I'm not good
91.
at
It's
this.
91.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah,
Is
you're
this
right.
Oh.
You're a genius,
You
kid.
guys are all telling me the wrong thing, right? And it's going to be,
No,
we're going to
the
realize later that this is
calculator.
all on video. And okay, so it's 91 what?
Fish.
Fish. So there'd be 91 fish
You say air CK.
in that there
That's there.
pond,
CK.
And they're pond.
CK.
right?
They never specified a pond. It's a sea cave.
What?
Yeah, it's a sea cave.
Oh, they said a
It's
C.
not a pond, it's a sea cave. It's sea cave.
Oh my god.
CK, right? CK.
They're
All right, that is the lesson.
CK.
You guys may go.